the plot of the story is that to quench the thirst of the yokai, the people must offer up a sacrificial male who will mate with the yokai to make them not as active as they would be normally.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anyway, continue.
Oh, I thought there was more to that story.
Well, it's a bunch of yokai. And it's pretty good.
Alright.
So what happened last time? I haven't had time to rewatch. I mean, I know I was part of it, but...
we checked out CL Senpai's bush shears and got yelled at for laughing too loud.
Sure.
Did I miss anything?
Well, we left the train, but we're going back a little bit because we wanted to check what the third option.
Choices.
Oh yeah, we wanted to look at these choices. Yeah.
We specifically, this is a one-time treat because I want to just, this is content, and also I want to put everything into context, kind of. But yeah, this is a one-time treat. We won't be doing this anymore, and we're only checking out the third option.
Gotcha. Remind me what this third option is.
Since we're here, I have no choice but to look.
Ah.
But damn, I am curious.
Kini narimasu?
Even more than the bag on her shoulder, my eyes get drawn to those legs of hers. The very embodiment of life force, or its crystallization more like. What wonderful, slender legs. They're smooth as a water stream, and a tinge of lively motion is still visible when she's standing still. Is this what's called sculpted beauty? I can't look away. Not just that. It's as if I'm drawn closer. That beauty and strength go very well together, in my opinion. Or I realized. They have meat on them, truly. They are a sprinter's legs. According to a Songbird's rumors, the other day she set a new school's record, beating the track and field club. Sorry.
Getting distracted.
Yeah. Auto is still on. Yeah, these are legs that can dash 100 meters or 328 feet in 13 seconds.
I love that you did the unit conversion.
I'm struck by an illusion of looking at a living diamond. Up, right. Just scroll back too much. Anyway, yeah.
ですね。顔が近いというか、持ち上げた手の動きがですね。
I wonder, since it keeps scrolling in the background, I wonder what happens if you just let it scroll. Oh, it stops, never mind.
There we go.
Your face is a little close. Also, the way you raised your hand is a little... I mean...
すみません。今真剣な話をしているところなので。
I apologize, but I'm kind of in the middle of something serious right now.
はあ、真剣ですか。
真剣ですか?
Ha, serious. I see. Getting back to it. Unfortunately.
There's more, of course there's
more. Getting back to it. Unfortunately, I'm not her trainer or a rival track and field athlete. I can't be like, now that I've obtained the secret of your speed, I'll start showing my best from tomorrow on.
That would be badass.
でもですね、何が真剣なのかさっぱり話が見えないというか。
It's great that she just pops up in front of everything.
No, I mean, I don't really understand what's serious about this.
そりゃそうです。俺だって意味がわかりません。
Obviously, I don't understand the meaning either. How do you put the feeling of being charmed by something beautiful into words? However, maybe I'm wrong that when talking about something indescribably beautiful, you can't simply call it beautiful. When will humans overcome their biases, their discriminatory boxes, and be able to talk about the true nature of things?
What just happened?
That's a noise.
遠野くん、大丈夫ですか？
What is happening?
Tono, you good?
今、頭に何か当たりましたけど。
Just now something hit you on the head.
はい。寸出のところで助かりました。
Yes, I got saved just in time, and I do have Justin spelled as just in the name.
Of course you do.
Bearing the pain in my temple, I take the thing that fell on the seat into my hand. It's a sparkling hand-sized chunk of metal. Looks like a mobile phone.
Okay.
すみません。こちらに何か飛んできませんでしたか？
Oh, now she's pissed at us for a different reason.
And earlier. I'm sorry, did something fly up? I'm sorry, did something fly over there?
これかな。ちょっとすごい角度で飛んできたけど、振り回して遊ぶアプリでも入ってたよ。
This, right? It flew at a bit of a scary angle. Were you swinging around while playing video games?
バカじゃないですか。ありがとうございます。
Wasn't that stupid? Thank you very much.
Wasn't that stupid?
As if nothing happened, the girl took the phone and stood back in front of the door, one row away.
This is hella awkward now.
I stared at Senpai for too long. In any case...
Don't say.
But anyway, I've come back to my senses. Clearing out my throat, I changed the flow of conversation.
Good idea.
すみません。ちょっとぼーっとしてました。
Sorry, I was a bit dazed. But what's this, Senpai?
それよりどうしたんですか？先輩、部活やってませんよね。こんな時間に登校なんて。
Senpai, we don't go to any clubs, right? So why are you commuting this early?
いえ、
We've seen this
何を
before?
隠そう。ボランティア活動の帰りなんです。
Yeah, we've definitely seen this before.
Correct. But there are some notable differences here.
Are there? Okay.
Yeah, I'll scroll it through it a bit, I guess. Oh, you did not see that?
Oh, yeah?
おや？
The sound of my nightmares forever.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
Oh yeah. 中身見たいんですか？先輩の持ち物をチェックするなんておとなしそうにも見えても大胆ですね。
Damn it.
Yeah, so, there was an official request for the student council to pick up the rubbish in the park, right? I did that in the jiffy until a bit ago. Now that she says so, that makes sense. This senpai who looks good in glasses, not my words, is the kind of person who always runs around helping everybody.
早朝から
I
30
love
分だ
that you
けの奉仕
specified
活動
that
だっ
this
たん
time
ですけど
around
ね。
too.
fantastic.
Though it only lasted for 13 minutes in the earlier morning, everyone else went home for a bit. But I thought it was too much trouble, so I decided to just go to school.
You're way ahead of her.
Yeah. Senpai made a crunchy sound with a bag spelled luggage on her shoulder.
You pointed that out as well.
Yeah, I thought it was a club tool, but it seems to be a cleaning tool.
おや
いや、中身見たいんですか？先輩の持ち物をチェックするなんて、
おとなしそうに
見えても大胆ですね。
Oh my gosh.
Peering into my face, Senpai comes closer to me. Now, might be my face, might be my temperature. Whatever she's measuring, she's really close. I don't know where to look.
いえ、そういうわけじゃなくてですね。もし
Yeah, collapsible broom.
私の万能高枝切りばさみも見たいと。よろしい。それでしたら放課後、いつもの茶道部に来てください。あなたなら大歓迎です。
Ooh, okay, so the same line, but like recorded all in one.
Yeah, it's a different take, and she's also doing a different expression.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of these are actually different takes.
That
Cool.
seems like a lot of effort.
It's a ton of effort. But I guess they have the budget for it.
That grand order money. This artist, by the way, is the CEO of the company.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, bush cutting shears. Do you want to see them? Very well. Come to the tea ceremony club after school. If it's here, I'll give you a warm welcome.
And come play a guitar while you're at it.
If he can. Maybe he doesn't have the constitution for guitars.
If Ui could do it first try, anyone can.
His constitution is so weak that his fingers start bleeding as soon as he touches the strings.
He accidentally cuts the lines on his own hands.
You good?
Yeah. Still under the weather. If she says that with that infectious smile, even I will feel bashful. Can't say anything clever, so I just gave an uninspired yes as an answer. In the first place, the tea ceremony club room isn't used by anyone, so I might as well check it out later.
約束ですよ。ここだけの話、部費で購入したお茶受けが余ってしまいまして、日持ちするものではないので、元気な男の子の協力が不可欠なんです。
I think that's the same as before.
That's different also performance.
Oh, okay.
Man, it's
Yeah,
quite
they
subtly
really went all out.
Well, I mean, they do several takes anyway.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they just picked like 3 of the best ones.
3.
Well, 1 for each choice.
Huh, no. Possibly.
そうですか。じゃあ予定が合えばぜひ。
I feel like Shiki's voice is the same though.
Yeah, yeah. I see. Then if I don't have other plans, I'll visit.
でも食べ物に釣られていくなんて、なんか猫みたいですね。
Yeah. Getting lured in by food. I was drawn in by Seal's overly friendly smile and also started to crack jokes. The senpai with the green ribbon.
どちらかというとワンちゃんではないでしょうか。というか猫科はよくありません。最後まで頼りになるのは律儀で頭のいい犬科です。
Banchan te hito janai ne.
Yes. Correct. Wanchan is doggy.
We learned this last time.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. You learned. You learned.
Shut up. We learned. We.
I didn't. I forgot.
Wait, was I really the only one who knew?
Well, it's written in freaking katakana. Like, what the hell?
Well, it always is. It's like a kiddie way.
Yeah, but like,
a baby's way of saying, doggy.
I have never heard a dog called Wanchan or a cat called Nyanchan.
Well, Nyanchan I don't think is a thing. Well, might be.
or anything of that nature.
It was like very, very early on. Just like it was a side note in one of the early lessons in
I see.
Japanese thing. Yeah, but that's
Teaching you the good stuff, I see.
Yeah, the good stuff. Triumphantly, she displayed a weird fixation I didn't really understand. I mean, if you think about it, she does have a point. I'm more of a cat person because I have a cat, but if reliability is a thing that matters to you, then yeah, perhaps a dog is more suitable.
As an owner of 2 cats, yeah, I concur.
Yeah. Because, don't get me wrong, a cat is way convenient. You do not have to walk. That bitch walks itself. But...
That bitch walks itself.
Yeah. But the other bitch, that's the actual bitch, like the dog, you have to put in the effort.
No.
They pros of having cats, they walk themselves, fluffy small. Cons of having a cat, will never stop biting you even if they like you very much, and although I guess that's also a personality thing, and cannot really fight out intruders into the house, so yeah, it's a...
Depends on how we're defining intruders. My cats are fine with people, but they will tear apart any other animals that dare approach.
That is true,
Yeah.
but I was more so thinking thieves and crooks.
Yeah.
Ugh. We're going the same way, so the conversation somehow continued. You talk about the midterm exam that ended last week, about the sports festival that shrank in scale and was due to end in a day, about the unchanging menu in the school cafeteria, and this long phrase where they talk about the controversy or between the school and students about limiting the use of mobile devices. It's like the context is the content, like what they're saying is the same, but the phrasing is different for some reason.
Fantastic.
After a serious conversation about a controversy between the school. In the previous one, it was like after talking about a controversy or something like that.
And then this one's after a serious conversation.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
15 minutes flew by in the blink of an eye. Senpai is good at speaking, and just as rumored she is popular with both men and women. Getting sad about the fact that we will arrive at the station in a few minutes, I go on to the next topic, but...
Is this where we get interrupted again?
うるさいんですけ
Yep.
ど
she's even more annoyed now.
Could you be a little quieter?
We forgot where we were. Excuse us, we bowed our heads, and yeah.
怒られちゃいましたね。
Looks like we made her mad.
ごめんなさい
Hey, sorry.
私の笑い声が大きかったんですきっと
I think my laugh was too loud.
Was that a different delivery as well?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it sounded the same to me.
It might be.
How do you remember?
Well,
I don't.
I
It
remember
helps
some.
that I watched the last episode just today. So.
Right, okay. That would do it.
Yeah, and I was editing it. I was seeing these phrases when I was translating, when we were playing it, and when I was editing. So
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me with you after having seen what went into editing last night that
Yeah.
how could you ever forget those things?
Oh yeah,
So much
中身見
focusing.
たいんですか
Exactly.
チェック先輩の持ち物をチェックするなんておとなしそうに見えても大胆ですね After that, the conversation died out. The friendly atmosphere up until now felt like a dream. The urban noise permeated through the car, where everyone is just a stranger. So, this isn't actually the end of the scene. No, I can't let you see the flowchart. This isn't actually the end of the scene, but I think we might as well load in.
Yeah, that's where we left off last time.
So wasn't that choice better?
No, I'm happy with the second one, thanks.
Yeah, I feel a lot more fond of the main character in this route.
Still the same person.
Yes, just one who didn't decide
One with more self-control.
to leer at someone
One who-
as soon as he...
One who happened to control himself that one moment.
Good enough. We're building healthy habits early.
Yeah,
There was more content, though.
fair.
They showed everything.
Meh.
They sure dwelt on it.
Yeah, the train arrived at the Soya station. Still a little early to go to school, and the city hasn't fully woken up yet. It's quiet in front of the station right now. But in just an hour, this place will be overflowing with people and cars.
今朝も交通量が少なめですね。最近街の目覚めが遅い気がします。皆さん夜更かしなんでしょうかね。
There isn't much traffic this morning either, huh? I feel like recently the city has been slow to wake up. I wonder if everyone has been staying up late. Embracing the heavy-looking luggage that we can't look at, Senpai says something odd.
荷物学校まで持って行きましょうか。
Want me to carry your bag to school?
ああ、いえいえ、お気になさらず。私は寄っていくところがありますので、ここでお別れですね。
That's a sound effect.
No, don't worry about me. I have someplace I need to go, so let's split up for now.
Alright, peace out.
Saying, well then, with a smile and a hand wave, Senpai ran off. A baboon onomatopoeia would fit well here. What a nimble and quick run. Getting competitive without thinking, I wanted to start running as well, but I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason to hurry. I also have my...
Sorry.
No, go on.
What's a baboon?
It's like...
Got it. So like the bullet sound effect from the Wile E. Coyote cartoons. I don't know if you know what those are.
I know what those are, but I'm not sure what the bullet sound effect is.
I'll track it down later so you can put it in editing.
I imagine it's like the race car.
No, it's more like a...
No, with the baboon in here. I meant.
Yeah.
Sort of... Can't think of words, but comparable to a zoom or something.
Zoom, yeah.
Kinda. I'll find it.
Yeah. I mean, she is a sprinter's legs. And is a sprinter. Yeah. I also have my body or condition to worry about, so I should just go to school at the usual pace. But...
Hello.
But
The girl from before came out from the ticket gate, passing by me with light steps. She...
見かけ通り軽薄なんですね。うんざりしました。
she has pupils again.
Zari shimashita. That's a word I don't know.
That is like, I'm fed up with you. But the way I translate it is, you're as frivolous as you look. Gross.
Ouch.
She gave me a kind of a blazing hot roast. My eyes widened after hearing that out of the blue. Seems like I really upset her. I'll be more careful from now on when talking on trains. Maybe I said something that made this stranger uncomfortable. Well, putting that aside.
いや、最近の中学生はおっかないな。
Middle schoolers sure are scary these days.
She's in middle school?
Probably. If he says so. Or junior high. There's two translations for this.
Yeah. Point is, like, grades, what, 7 through 9? In Japan? I think so.
Having her throw such a remark at me while passing by feels like I've been tsujigiri'd.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's not a thing I can translate, really. It's... Tsujigiri is the practice that samurai did when they would, after getting a new sword or practicing a new technique with the sword, would test it out on a random passersby. That's a tsujigiri.
You could have translated that as, I've been used as a test dummy.
Yeah, but that doesn't have the historical weight behind it, so... Oh, if Valentine was here, he would pop off so bad. I'm so sad he isn't here right now.
Why? Because of the background?
No, because of the music.
Is this a remix then?
Yeah.
I
It'll
was gonna say it had like an 80s vibe to it, kind of. Maybe because of the electric piano.
Here-ish. After this. Here. I'm walking a little slower than usual. It was almost 7 AM by the time I saw the gate. The students heading to club activities are hurriedly passing through it. I want to use the time until homeroom begins at 8. Yeah, I was hurrying a little bit, but yeah. Homeroom! HR!
I guess that's fair. Like, I don't know how many people know the abbreviation HR in Japan. Maybe it's a common thing? I don't know.
We don't even have that term, so I wouldn't know. Soya Metropolitan Senior High School.
That's a lot of kanji.
You have no idea! It's an old-fashioned school, going on 14 years since its establishment. The percentage of students going to college afterwards is so-so. The club activities are underwhelming, the rules are pretty lax in their own way. Overall, it's a pretty average school. Yeah. Wait,
Something about sailor uniforms?
Yeah. For some reason, I passed by 2 whole pages there. The only complaint that the boys have is that this old-ass uniform design needs to be improved. It's a pretty common sentiment, but nobody ever listens. On the flip side, the girls' uniforms was the girls' uniform was modified only 3 years ago. The school officials thought that with an old-fashioned sailor uniform, the admission rate would decrease. Apparently, it was the best they could do.
Guitar, let's go.
Seeing this familiar view, I remembered a faint feeling of anxiety. I was somewhat restless this morning. Shapes of the teachers hurrying to the staff room with pale faces. The black automobile I've never seen before stopping at the parking lot. The frigid-looking sky. Without a reason, I imagine a funeral with no attendees. An infinitely stretching black and white curtain. Kujiramaku, which is a black and white curtain used at funerals.
Scary.
I sigh at the dark thoughts. Shaking off the deadly premonition, I headed towards my classroom. Not deadly, it's like unpleasant, but deadly premonition is a reference.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
it's a
That
video.
was kind of just out of nowhere.
Yeah, never leave this guy alone with no one to talk to for more than 10 minutes. He gets all fucking melancholic.
You probably should speak to a therapist, to be honest.
Yeah, remember when he was riding on the train and like thinking about space and bleeding hearts?
Oh, yeah.
I enter the empty room.
That sound effect was gorgeous.
Gorgles. I sit in my chair. I'll kill time until the homeroom begins. Until the morning homeroom starts.
I like how they don't give the pronunciation this time.
Yep. Apparently it is a common thing.
You had one chance to learn it. If you forgot, you're fucked.
Yeah. They do the same with names, and like I was lucky because I happened to learn the kanji for all of the names that I knew before. Yeah, it's just so that would be easier. But the name of the city, they only showed like the pronunciation once, and then when I'm translating, I have to be confused every single time.
How fun.
Yeah, this is why when you're translating, it's a good idea to maintain a list of proper nouns.
That's not how I roll. I should
the devil.
adapt. My language body needs to adapt.
True. If you just learn every language, you'll never have any problems translating anything.
Correct. Yeah, I'll kill time until the morning homeroom. While I'm preparing for the lesson with a praiseworthy attitude and doing other things, the auditorium started filling up with people.
おはよう。本日の朝練無事終了のお知らせ。
The most boring or bored sounded teacher I've ever heard.
Teacher?
It's not a teacher?
No.
Alright.
無事終了のお知らせ. It's the notice that the practice that they did that morning went on without incident. What the fuck? Why do you need that? Morning. Here's the notice about the morning practice ending without incident.
Sick.
You need those, yeah.
あれ一番乗りは私らじゃないんだ。どうの早くない？
So everyone looks lively, but there's the one guy just passed out on his desk.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Are? We're not the first ones? Tona, your velocity is off the charts.
Alright.
Tona, aren't you too early? Come on.
ああ、あれか、ボランティア。でも今日だったっけ？やっば、俺サボったかも。
That's rough, buddy. Are those volunteers? Wait, was that today? Shit, did I miss it? Unfortunate. The students in 2C get along better than in other classes. Is it classes or grades? What's better in English? Because I don't know.
I think classes in this case.
Okay.
I mean, it says kurasu, so let's go with that.
And the kanji is like classroom, but...
Yeah, probably classes.
I have no basis. I never went to public school.
Alright. I went to a private one, but...
I didn't do that either.
Yeah, I know. The classes are also a thing there.
Yeah. I know, but to me, any school where more than members of one family went seems like a public school. Because it's like, oh, you're interacting with the public.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
That is true.
Everybody is exchanging greetings with cheerful expressions and sitting down on their seats. The camarades de clase that finish their club activities are engaging in casual chit-chat.
The what now?
Camarades de clase.
Classmates. Okay, jeepers.
They talked about everything from the online news from last night that were consumed so much there was nothing left to discuss, all the way to the fresh information that arrived at school 10 minutes ago, as if trying to confirm the facts, or compile the facts. It's a conversation, or communication. It's a conversation that only exists to pass the time, but that is also a necessary ritual. A light exercise to prepare for the day. In this age of information, if you talk seriously day and night, you and whoever you're talking to will get tired. Oh, right. That isn't dialogue. I forgot.
It's not.
Suddenly, the mood in the classroom changed. The harmonious chatter turned into whispers as if hiding itself.
なら道塞いでんじゃねえよザコども朝っぱらから群がりやがって通行の邪魔だろうが
This guy talks so fast.
I love his voice.
Yeah. I don't know if I like him more or less in this version.
I don't like him. He's too energetic for, like, what, 8 a.m.?
You still have time to get to know him. Hey, don't get in the way, you scrubs. Don't be making a blockade first thing in the morning. Or
I like him.
Or don't be getting in the way first thing in the morning, but getting in the way twice. The evil phrase echoed, not thinking of classmates as classmates. Without looking, I already know who came in. The way the mood changed in the classroom.
Cheese! Good morning, Megane-kun!
Brie cheese! Buongiorno, Four Eyes!
I love him.
Your translations are good here. Buongiorno. I do not speak Italian.
Neither.
今朝も新規臭い顔しやがってまったくクソみたいな野郎ですね
You're looking depressing as always, an absolute shit stain of a person.
Wow. Can we punch him?
No.
Damn.
The pasture-like color was wiped away from the school by this delinquent student.
おい挨拶どうした
Oi, where's my greeting?
人が珍しく朝から来てやってんのにおはようの言葉もなしですかむしろ朝からいてくれてありがとうぐらいの気持ちはないのですか
Why is he speaking in Keigo?
Cause he's like emulating. He isn't.
Sure.
He's just like being mocking of. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Of good greetings. Anyway, you're looking depressing. Yeah, I read that. Oi, where's my greeting? Even though I rarely come here this early, you're not even gonna say good morning? Don't you feel the need to thank me for going through the trouble?
ないよ朝から濃い顔見てげんなりしてるだけ
Is that Shiki talking? I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm just demoralized seeing a familiar face in the morning, that's all.
These two are polar opposites.
Seeing a familiar or dark or strong face. He's either praising him, stating the facts, or being racist. I cannot tell.
そもそもありがとうとかないしお前のために学校に来てるわけじゃないし
You're And what thanks are you talking about? It's not like I'm coming to school for you.
Can I just point out that from this camera angle, it kind of looks like he's resting his elbow on the desk?
Gigantic. Ready for arm wrestling anytime.
That's like the world's smallest desk, or either that or he's huge.
Just a pocket desk to place your hand on.
It's like the same day shipping desks, like the bench in Oreski.
Don't know what you're saying.
Oh my gosh, alright, I'll let you know sometime. Remind me.
Okay.
何バカ言うなよ。俺は遠野のために学校に来てるんだぞ。そんなの不公平じゃんか。
That little shake.
Fuck! Don't say that! I'm coming to school for you! That's not fair!
I love him.
Alright, I'm warming up to this guy.
I have no words. Sometimes I wonder, why in the world am I friends or companions or close friends with this guy? Hair dyed orange, pierced ears, always ready to pick a fight with anybody, with that evil glare and immoral way of dress. In the age where the culture of delinquent students became obsolete, he's a free-spirited outlaw who propagates violence.
Okay
まあ
then.
いいか。
Sorry. I'm stupid. Sometimes that just happens. Yeah, hair dyed orange, immoral way of dress. Propagates violence. That is who Inui Arihiko is. That is his normal nature. Don't get that? Okay, well, moving on.
Sorry.
I fucking love his smirk.
Inui Arihiko.
Cool.
Dry, existing boy.
Sick.
まあいいか。朝から教室に来るのはいいことだ。
Well, alright. You coming to class in the morning is a good thing.
おはよう、アリヒコ。ついに出席日数を気にしだしたか？
I was wondering if they would call each other by first or last names.
Alright. You coming to class in the morning is a good thing. Good morning, Arihiko. Finally started caring about your attendance record, or the amount of days that you have attended?
いや、そこは別に気にしてない。まだまだ余裕はありますよ。今日は家に姉貴がいるんでサボれなくなっただけ。
Nah, that I don't care about. I still have some slack there. Sis just came home today, so I couldn't stay.
つうか朝まで鉄マンしてたんで、いい加減体力の限界だ。
And I've been up all night, so my stamina is running low. Light him up.
This is him on low stamina. I do not want to see what he looks like at high stamina.
そうか。すまない。挨拶をやり直させてくれ。
I see. I apologize. Let me redo my greeting.
おやすみ、くずひこ。机に急げ。さっさと寝よう。
Savage.
Good night, Kamehiko. Hurry to your desk and go to sleep already.
何その冷めた反応。
Bleh. What's with that cold-ass response?
それが中学からのライバルに対する態度ですか？もっとこう熱い対応してくれませんかね？
Is that how you talk to your middle school rival or bitter enemy? Bitter enemy on the bottom, rival on the top. Can't you be like more passionate about it?
なんで俺とお前がライバルなんだ。
Since when are we rivals?
無軌道に行きたいんなら街で同行の死を見つけてろよ。あんまり構わないでくれ。
If you want to live on the edge, go out into the city and find someone. Don't drag me into it. Well, he has borrowed a combined total of 10,000 yen since middle school and without giving it any back. So we're definitely bitter enemies. How did he hear that? How did he hear the kanji below the pronunciation?
Yeah, good question.
How'd he do that?
That's a fantastic... This man be hearing kanji. And he'd be hearing the wrong one.
I mean, no, they're right.
Bitter enemy and rival are not the same thing.
Well, the kanji that are spelled out beneath rival are bitter enemy.
Yeah, that's the point. He said rival, but Shiki heard bitter enemy.
He heard both of them. He said
Somehow.
rival and thought bitter enemy. He thought about, yes, we're bitter enemies, but we're not rivals, though. He heard the double meaning in there. Fuck you.
Wish I could do that. Also, since we've been doing unit conversions, 10,000 yen is round about $100 US. You good?
Yeah.
Are you able to drink water without hurting yourself yet?
Yeah. I warmed
that's
my
good.
throat up. Speaking of, I should. My throat doesn't hurt as much, but yeah, I started coughing for some reason. The process, I suppose. First, you warm up the body, you get all of the microbes up to your throat. You diffuse them out of the water, and then you cough them out. That's
I'm no doctor, but that something seems a little fishy.
Yeah.
well, it might work like that. I don't know.
I was gonna say, the sound of you pouring water coming through your microphone is very soothing.
It was pleasant.
I guess I won't cut it out.
Almost as pleasant as this man's voice. I love him so much.
どうしてかな。遠野ってば俺に冷たいよな。他の奴らには聖人君主みたいなやつなのに。不公平じゃね？
So this dude, I've already forgotten his name, but Shiki calls him by first name, but he calls Shiki by last name?
Mm-hmm.
Great. I'm going to get this mixed up.
It's just a relationship they have.
Not sure if I should be reading into that or what.
Me neither yet. I wonder why you're only this cold to me. You're like a saint to everyone else. Isn't that unfair? Isn't that unfair?
なんだ、わかってるじゃないか。
Shiki's just a tsundere.
You should know.
世の中、公平なことってあんまりないだろ。
There aren't that many fair things in this world.
そりゃそうだけどよ。
Time to wax philosophical to justify why I insult my friend constantly.
Well, that's true, but
お前、俺には特に冷たくね？
aren't you especially cold towards me? Arihiko let out an exaggerated sigh. It's not like I'm being cold to him on purpose. This sense of distance is just the result of speaking to each other without hiding anything. Although our hobbies and interests are different, we're kind of on the same wavelength.
まあ、家から逃げてきたはいいとして。
Well, running away from home aside,
普段から夜型のお前が朝から出席するなんて、どんな風の吹き回しだ。ちょっと、いや、かなり普通じゃないぞ。
for a night owl like you to appear in the morning, what kind of twist of fate is that? Are you... No, that's definitely not normal.
まあな、俺だってそう思う。たま目が覚めたからって来るもんじゃねえよな、学校ってやつは。ぶっちゃけもう帰りてえ。ああ、やっぱ学生には勉強する意思とか必要なんですかね。
Yeah, I think so too. This isn't the kind of place I just come to on a whim because I can't sleep. Honestly, I want to go back already. Do students really need the will to study? And I don't have any more. Things haven't been going well for me this week.
That's okay. You covered a lot of content time-wise, so I think it's okay.
Yeah.
We could do active translation for old time's sake.
Do you want to?
I am not in a state of mind to help with that.
Oh. Okay then. Until next time. This is the most anticlimactic ending to an episode yet, but
That's
Doesn't matter.
yeah.
We
well,
have our best friend on the screen. He's amazing. What more satisfying ending could there be?
I did a Google search earlier about how long this game was. They estimated it at 45 hours if you're listening to all the voice lines. I'm assuming we're probably gonna go well over that.
Yes, I've been. If I check my Steam statistics, not Steam, excuse me, Switch statistics, I am at 50 hours.